Hi guys, apologies for the audio in this video here. We're going to be talking about how to get up into the backswing from the takeaway position as per request from the previous video. So imagine we're in that takeaway position I kind of touched on in the previous video where hands slightly outside the club. You could even get that working slightly in where now that club sits along the toe line pointing towards the target, okay? From that position there, what we're trying to do is, you can see both knees still stay in flexion, is just slightly lose a little bit of flex to that trail side, okay? This will help me create some depth in that trail hip. Give me that around about 45-degree hip rotation. As I'm doing that, I'm now turning my chest, loading this trail side, okay? Depending on iron or drive, obviously with the driver you're trying to get a little bit more extension here. It's a bit more of a power move where we go that way up into it, okay? But with this iron, for example, as I start rotating, the important thing is to allow these arms to actually lift and they'll have a little bit of arm bend, okay? A lot of common faults I see with a lot of clients I teach and in a lot of amateurs is from there, excessive arm bend, which actually prohibits the turn of the chest, okay? So you can see the club then goes past parallel, excessive arm bend and wrist hinge, which then causes all problems coming down, okay? The second problem I see with the from the takeaway to the backswing is they suck this this lead arm, all the way under that lead side pec here, and that club nugget's really short and inside me here, okay? Don't be fearful of allowing this trail arm to actually work away from the rib cage here. We don't need to keep that pinned here and cause all the excessive bend and in the arm and wrist, okay? So from that position here, I start to push up a little bit into extension with that right side here and turn, okay? You can see I've got plenty of arm bend here, but it's keeping the width of the club here as opposed to buckling, excessive arm bend, and that gives you that overswing, or vice versa, trying to pin this arm to the side and turn, and that left arm gets sucked in here and super short. So a perfect little drill I like to do is set the club a little bit off the floor with some wrist hinge, fold the arms onto the trail side shoulder here, turn, push away, okay? You can see that puts me in a nice efficient backswing, the correct position with enough wrist hinge and arm bend, okay? So from here as well, I'll show you the angle, slight off the floor here with the wrists, fold the arms onto the shoulder, create my 45-degree hip turn, 90-ish degrees chest turn, and push away from me. Now that gives me that width and leverage to create a little bit more power and speed and be in a bit more of an efficient spot. Again, with the driver, like I said, you want to be getting up out of that posture a bit more of a power source, okay? So from here you can hit a couple of balls where you do the drill. So from here, set, fold, turn and extend, down and through, okay? So that'll just put you into that position, give you a bit of a feeling of how to actually get into that backswing. So it's really important that as we go from here, trying to keep that head slightly centered as well, okay? So from that takeaway, as I'm turning, slight hinge and fold the arms, but it's important you let these lift and push these hands high and away from you to give you that width and leverage in the swing. Okay, hopefully this video has been helpful in teaching you how to get from that takeaway up into the backswing. Any future videos you'd like to see, comment below. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.